We've got a wonderful chat in store for you with our very own Olga Fredericks. We're talking about marriage this morning. So you've had a lot of experience discussing marriage.
Yes.
And all things marriage related.
That's right.
Some of those topics that have come up?
Well, I think hot on the list obviously is sex. That's one of the greatest ones. I find that communication, in-laws, finances, all of that come up and they affect the sexual relationship. But one of the questions I get asked by people is, what's the greatest topic, what's the greatest issue in marriages?
And what is that?
Well, it's not conflict, sex, etc., etc.
Really?
It's selfishness. That's the biggest thing in marriages that we see. Yeah.
Really?
Selfishness, partners wanting to get their own way. When they're fighting, it's about me being heard, my needs being met. And in any conflict, it's all about me.
Is there hope? Is there hope for marriage?
There's always hope in Jesus, obviously. We had a couple where the husband had an affair. They came to Sanctuary, got the help that they needed, and they're now ministering to other couples.
That's beautiful.
God's a God of restoration.
Oh, lovely. Praise God. Well, we've got a workshop coming up shortly at Sanctuary, and it's all about sexual fulfillment in marriage and conflict resolution.
Yes, how to fight properly.
Right. Going to the first one.
Yeah.
Sexual fulfillment. Do you think it's possible nowadays for one person to fulfill another person a lifetime through?
Okay, I know that goes against what the world says, but we know that God says otherwise. And yes, it can be. With one partner, there's safety, there's security, and there is excitement. The world puts out that marriage, sex in marriage is boring. And when you watch movies, you read magazines, that's what they depict.
And it's very taboo in church circles often.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the one place we can't have a honest, heart-to-heart conversation about sexual fulfillment. Have you ever had some questions?
Yes,
put to you?
We've had to.
Do tell me.
Sessions, workshops, Vincent and I have done marriage seminars, and we do get asked questions. One of the ones that the men are cheeky enough to ask is, what is the women's most erogenous zone?
Oh, wow.
And they expect this,
Was there silence or what?
I answered for the women, and I said, well, the women's most erogenous zone is her heart.
Wow.
And there's like this look.
Surprise.
Surprise. But it is. If you can stoke a woman's heart, if you can get connected with her right, then everything else just comes together. And so I think for the men, they need to know that. Men are like grass, they ignite very quickly, they get excited quickly. Women are more like coal, they need to be stoked gently.
That's why we had the workshop on sexual fulfillment.
Yes.
Because I feel very strongly that there's a place where people want to ask questions. And they should be able to ask within the church.
That's right.
From a trusted friend, a counselor perhaps, had these issues before. I think we're not alone.
Yes.
We're not alone, but we feel alone.
That's right.
And sometimes we go and ask our friends in the workplace. They may not be the best people to ask. So that's why we've got this workshop coming up, all about questions you might have. So I'd encourage everyone, if you have questions along these lines, do come to the workshop on marriage, which will be coming up in May, and it's really important that everyone feel any question is acceptable. Come on in and have some of them answered. See you there.